The entire world seems to be asking the same question. Where is Spider-Man?
Welcome back. I don't even know how to start this video. It's been 3 months since, call it, my last upload, and since the last time I've driven the car. As you can see, I'm sitting in the passenger seat. Might see parts behind me, like this radiator, which is actually the cause of my issues. Or not actually the cause of it, but what I'm trying to say is I blew my motor. Yeah. It was sad. It was emotional for me. It was tough. I didn't know what to do as I was working at the time. Didn't know what to do with getting to work. Didn't know what to do with the car. So there is a lot that actually has to be spoken about, as I made the mistake of not doing maintenance checks such as water and oil. So when I serviced the car last, I made a dumb mistake of putting too much oil in and never bothered to check anything, or never bothered to even drain a bit out or do a service again, because the car wasn't driving for long. And then the other issue was water. We were busy a lot with the water system, and especially when we were trying to figure out why the car was overheating. And we suspect that there could have been a minor water leak. And you guys know that the car overheats really quickly. When I put my ignition on in the morning, my gauge goes straight to middle. And then, like in my POV drive video, my motor already blew there already. So when the video came out, that my motor was gone already. So I'm gonna show you a few clips of the day that my friend Dale, this is his username, by the way. So it was me, Dale, and my brother Dane, aka Podcast. We were going to bragging rights for the team media meeting, and you're like, yeah, let's take my car, let's take Sam's car. Sam's car got us there, but then when we got there, it was past Tukai, it was quite a distance, and when we got there to the boom gate, everything went south. We literally just entered the place. I parked too far from the gate. I had to wave man for the scanner to open, but so I put the car off because my handbrake doesn't work well. So I had to put the car in gear with the handbrake up, and I took my foot off everything, got it censored, tried to start the car, and the car didn't start. And then as I put the car off, I saw my water light just flash. I was like, oh, I might be tripping. And then Dane and Dale pushed the car in, and then we opened the bonnet and saw the engine bay was oily, but it wasn't bad. I put a video here to show you.
Don't take it. Je hebt een klop.
I've told you before.
Sinus. We had the wrong sinus.
And then after that, we did our media meeting things, cool. I'm not sure how we're gonna get there now, but we're gonna find a way. And then I phoned my dad saying, yo, I bought my motor. And then he drove from home all the way to that side. And then me, Dan and Dale tried to start the car again. First swing, didn't swing like how it did in you'll see in one of the previous videos it does it. First swing, nothing. Second swing, it works. The car started and immediately we just drove and left. And then coming from Kailicha's side on the uphill, the car was losing power. The car was smoking heavy. Then we lost power. We lost everything. The car didn't switch off. It just jumped to idle, if that makes sense. Or dropped to idle, actually. My foot was on the petrol and it just died to idle. Didn't go off, it just died to idle. Put the car in neutral and then we just rolled down the road. And going onto the N2 and then put it in fourth. I jumped it, or I put the clutch and I dropped it and the car jumped up. Then it stayed by like 2000 RPM. Limp mode, I'm assuming, because my engine light was on. And then the car died again. I put my foot back on the gas and then it just started going insane. And then I put my foot off back on limp mode, died. This is a full repeat of that. And then the car died again as we entered the N2 garage, the engine garage. I think it was opposite a Shell garage, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, we entered there and then as we stopped there by one of the petrol thingy-majiggies, I can't get the name now, just a puff of smoke just passed us and we realized this is worse than what we thought. Then I stayed in the car. My brother Dane got out and then as he opened the bonnet, it was like that scene in Fast and Furious 1. A lot of smoke just came out. And then I realized the car was, I could have saved the car if I towed it from where we originally broke down. Everything was savable because the car drove for basically an hour and 30 minutes back. Call it hour, okay, call it an hour back home. And then the car was savable in that moment before that I left home. But then I towed the car home. Following day, I tried to start the car and then it started cranking super slowly. Like it sounds like when you have a dead battery, like I'm like, okay, something is obviously not right here. There's no thing I know, but the car at least start for like a second or two and then it will die. But the car was cranking slowly. And then I tried it the second time because I know first crank it never starts, second crank it will always start. And then yeah, and I took everything out, but there's a reason behind it. And I think I'm gonna have to show you guys that reason real quick. I'm gonna show you guys quickly the reason this car is standing currently. Ow. Let me show you quickly. Then I'm gonna see if you guys can clock. If you guys know what this is, because that's my stock cam, and if you can compare the two, I would show you, but I have a boot here that has no shocks in it. But let's compare technicals. Yes, guys. So I have a surprise for you guys for the call. For me, I'm very excited. So I got a great deal from Mr. Podcast himself. Has sorted me out with a deal I cannot refuse. There was a day I was just at home, chilling. He gave me a call. He said, "Look here, there's this motor for sale. One of my friends is selling his motor. I'll give a shout out to you. I'll show his car. I'll show you everything of how we went to go fetch it, all the parts we got." But yeah, shout out to Brian. I can't remember your last name, but if you can quickly get it, I'll put it just here. Atan, do not disturb. Sorry, podcast likes to bother me. Anyways, so shout out to you, Brian. I'll show you your car quickly I'll blow out your number plate, but this is Brian's car. Let me show you guys. Anyways, that's Brian's clean maroon old spec Sabre. I'm not gonna tell you what is under the bonnet, but all I would say is that car is super neat. There's not a single thing wrong with that car. No rust, no damage, no dents, no scratches. That car is mint. But shout out to him. Really appreciate it. He helped me so much with it. With this bulb, with everything. Let's see, put this phone down. Here we go. Yeah, so I really appreciated Brian. You gave me a deal I couldn't refuse. Shout out, I think 1008 aka Podcast aka Dino. This is going to be this ball is going to take a while, but if there is any content you guys want me to record, want me to do, if there is anything you guys want me to record car related, let me know. I can see what I can do just to keep up with content. I can even do a minor car review. Hey guys, Future Sam coming through here. My phone died not too long after the previous clip, so all I wanted to say was please leave in the comments down below what do you guys think I can record for the next videos while I'm busy bolting the car in the background. I will give updates about the car once I do make updates myself. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate it. I will be putting in clips of how the car broke down now and all the parts that we're going to go fetch. And yeah, this will just be a quick little catch up, and hopefully you guys enjoy it. It's going to be a few minutes, but yeah, this is how the car broke down. I'll add maybe in a few pictures, but yeah, thank you guys for watching. Please like, subscribe and comment down below. Peace guys.
How cooked is cooked.
Yeah bro, almost chunk in the corner. see the damage. Full off ko yung